Hi everybody, welcome to a coffee and a chat. Oh my gosh, my hair is just sticking up all over the place. It is Saturday. Sorry, you can hear a YouTube video playing in the background. I think you might be able to. Let's have a chat, shall we? God, I miss people. It is Saturday the 21st of November. I can't believe it's November. I can't believe we're nearly like December. I'm going to turn this off so it's like playing loud in the background. I wish I had smell-o-vision. I wish we had smell-o-vision because I have lit a warm, what do they call these? Somebody tell me, because my fibro brain is not working. A warmer, scent melter. And it is berries and something. I got it in Tesco's. I've been grocery shopping today because here in the UK we're only allowed to go out for essentials or work and an hour's worth of exercise. So I did my grocery shopping today, caught up on that. And I'm really trying to slow my brain down as I'm talking to you, because when you're a person who has multiples and they get excited, they all want to talk at the same time, while mine do. That's why I can still keep multiple personality disorder. I call it mine that rather than dissociative identity disorder, because some people, when they have DID or multiple personality disorder, some people just split completely and they have completely different, like they create different Facebook pages and like really separate, real separate personalities. Whereas I think I've said to you before, I don't feel like mine are separate. Mine are like those chain, this is how I see mine, like when you fold up a bit of paper quite a few times and then you draw a person on it and you cut it, and then when you open it up, all the people are joined together. That's kind of like how I feel mine is. So when I'm talking, mine are like, they're all in my head and they all want to talk, and they miss people because we've hardly been able to go anywhere, and it's just, you know, they just all want to chat in my brain, and it's really hard to slow them all down. You really have to concentrate, which is also why having this kind of personality is tiring. Right, I'm going to get you situated and I'm going to sit down. I've got the fire lit. It's lovely in here. I just want to show you Annabelle. Move you back out a little bit. We'll be very careful because you're rusty. There's Emma Jane playing on the sofa. These girls have been playing this morning. Boing, boing, boing. I say this morning, but it is afternoon now, isn't it? Mum's been shopping. And he had a really nice, like, short dungarees on, but they're like winter, like they're really thick. You had them on this morning, didn't you? But yeah, you spilt something down it, so we just got tights and jumper like you do. Yeah, woohoo! Woohoo! So you got a free bum! Woohoo! So she's playing on Rudolph. Russ thinks Rudolph is like overeaten because all four of his legs can't go on the floor. He's massive. I think when I got it from Mothercare, they overstuffed it. Isn't it like inflatable? You like pump it up, and I think they pumped it up there. I can't remember. It's in one of my vlogs from like, gosh, years ago, because we got it quite a few years ago, didn't we, Annie? Hey, you like Rudolph? But this week I got all the decorations, Christmas decks down. Mwah! Got all that. You want to go over there by your sissy, do you? Okay. You want to play by your sissy? Yeah? Okay, you play by sissy. And Millie's there too. Millie's there too. Shall I show you the fire? I'll show you Millie first. Millie's there. There. And then I am sat here next to the fire. Isn't that lovely? Actually, you've got the table is there in front of you, So I'll pull you forward a little bit. He's panting because the fire's lit. And I got a feeling she's lying on the heated blanket. It is only on number 1 though, so it's not like, it's not too hot for her. But Millie will lie right in front of the fire and be panting and going. So if you've got a coffee or a cup of tea or a hot chocolate or a cold drink, but a drink, come sit with me. Come and sit with me. I need someone to talk to. Lockdown's horrible. You know, even though like I stay at home a lot anyway, because like I obviously have fibro and stuff, I stay at home a lot anyway. It's just, now you're not even allowed to, you know, do anything really apart from essential stuff. And so just going out to wander around the mall is not essential, and all those sorts of shops are shut anyway. We're locked down until the 2nd or 3rd of December, and then they are, so I'm in England, and then they're going to review it then. And there's a rumour around saying that we'll have 5 days over Christmas period to get together with family, and I really hope that happens. But the only thing with that is, if they do that, if they keep us locked down, which seems to be working because it's the rate of infection is going down, the rate that we pass it on to people is going down, obviously, because not so many people are out and about, I won't be able to go see Sheena. And it's Sheena's first Christmas on her own, and oh, I feel so like crappy that I live so far away, and it's just so hard. Really, really, really is hard. So there's going to be this is going to be for lots of people this year who can't get together. I mean, we won't be able to get together with my mother-in-law because her and her partner are shielding because they are over 70, and so we can't like be inside with them anyway, because her partner is a real high risk. I mean, the age group they're in is high risk, but her partner is a high risk because of how he is. I don't know how else to put it. So this is another thing that happens, that because I get excited when I meet people, and so if you're watching this, you know where you've met up with me and I haven't seen you for a while, as soon as I see you I'm like, and that's because inside we were all trying to yip. And so what I do is try and calm everybody down. So when I try and calm everybody down inside, everybody shuts up. So now it's really hard to find something that I'm going to talk about because nobody wants to speak now because they're all offended because I've told them to shut up. Oh, the joy. Doesn't the fire look lovely? Oh my God, what's that? Is that a butterfly? No. Whoa. What's that, Millie? Where have you come from? It's not a moth. I just want to get that a minute because I don't know what it is. Oh my God, that was a butterfly. How crazy is that? This is like November. I just said hello Dad and hello John because I don't know who sent that butterfly. My dad, I usually like think of a robin when I think of my dad, because my dad used to, I was going to say collect birds, but that isn't right. He used to have an aviary, he built himself an aviary and he had birds and like got eggs and stuff like that, and went to bird sales where they sold their birds, the eggs, and then they bought other birds and stuff like that in his aviary, and he had one of those like for years and years. No matter where he lived, he always had an aviary. So I always like say hello to robins whenever I see them. I'm like, hello Dad. And John, when John died, all I saw was white feathers everywhere. White feathers. Crazy. And that is crazy. That was a butterfly. So I thought afterwards when I turned the phone off, I thought I was probably a moth because it's dark outside and well, getting dark. I mean, it looks dark now because I've got the lights on, but dark. It's not that. Oh, shut up, Caroline. Oh, shut up. We're waffling. Let's just get a straight speaking, please. Anyway, so yeah, that was a butterfly. Wow, that's amazing. And the beeping you can hear is the washing machine to tell me that it's ready. It wants me to put it in the super dryer. So demanding. All these beeping machines are. The dishwasher beeps. Cooker beeps. The slow cooker beeps. The multi cooker thingy beeps. Like, they're quite bullying actually, because they beep and beep and beep. Like, drives you insane, so you do have to get up to sort it out. Anyway, I can't believe that's near Christmas. So if you've seen on Tuesday I sorted out all of my baby's clothes, and I sorted it out into 2 piles, one to donate to the charity and one to keep. And the donate to charity one I took today, and they've had a massive response, and they just don't need anything else at the moment because they need to sort through what they've got, which is really, really cool. And I asked her about whether there were any around where you could donate toys, because I need to sort through all my baby toys. Like, they know that I have Reborns, and I said I need to sort through my baby toys. And well, that's one thing that she was gonna. They weren't really looking for toys. They were looking for clothes, because obviously that's more important. But she was saying, like, there's going to be a lot of people now this year that are just not going to have the money for toys and things like that. And some kids aren't even going to have a toy. So I did think that. So I've seen a charity today that is a book charity. So you donate to them and they send a book to children. And when I had my childhood and I was going through all my hell, the one thing I got every year was a new Enid Blyton book off of my stepmother's mother. And I really looked forward to that and getting mine. And we always had new felt tips, colouring pens, and a colouring book. And I just looked forward to that because that meant you sat away in the quiet and you could just like go into your own little world. And like, a book is a way of escaping into another world, isn't it? So I really loved the books, and the colouring, it was just another way of taking my mind away from my shitty life. And so I was asking her today about those things, about toys and that, and then I found this book charity, and it was on Instagram actually that I found it, and they give a book to a child. So I think that's really important as well. I think books are really, really important for kids, and my girls always had books as well, probably because of how I felt about books. And my middle daughter, she lives in her own 3-bedroom house. She's 26. She lives in her house. Like, when I was 26, right, I had 3 girls, and I was driving an hour a day, 4 days a week to university to do my teaching degree. There, an hour there and an hour back, because it was at Bath. And then I was working on the weekend, because I was also the main provider for the house, and I always have been until I met Russ. And so when I go into hers, I'm so glad that they have a different life. Like, at the time, I never thought my life was hectic or busy. It was just what I needed to do. I needed to get that teaching qualification. I needed to bring in the money, and teaching was what I'd always wanted to do my whole life. And it wasn't until I had my 3rd child that I went back to university. I think I went back when she was 3 months old, something like that. And anyway, yeah, so I go in my middle daughter's house. She lives in a 3-bed, and they've got their bedroom, then they've got a middle bedroom, which is I don't know, some people call it the office. It's like the boyfriend's computer room. He plays all his computer games and things like that in there. My daughter's got a desk in there that she could do stuff to. But in the other room that most people would have as a spare room or something like that, or nursery ready for a baby, she's got a library. And I am not kidding, has she got a library? She has got a library. And I said to her, what do you want this year for Christmas then? And like, she was like, don't know, Mum, don't know. A Waterstones gift card. And the Waterstones is a bookshop here in the UK, which are shut at the moment, unfortunately, because they're not classed as essential. And yet there's these charities that are saying books are essential. And even Prince Charles's wife, Camilla, even she says books are very, very important. Yet all our libraries now are all closed. I'm going to move away from the fire because I am boiling now because I've got my hoodie on. Is that all right? Do you mind? I know some of you probably really like looking at the fire rather than my ugly mug. Oh my God. Yeah, so she was like, and I was like, really? Can you fit more books in there? And she was like, I can always fit books in. And I'm like, have you read all of the books in there? No, she just loves books. When she was a teenager, she used to carry around a backpack, so a rucksack full of books. She never would just take, this is before like you had Kindles and that, she would never take just one, I'm just going to pull the mat up, sit on because the floor's a bit hard for me bum. Oh, and just spill my drink on the mat. Oh, now I've got to go and wipe that up. Oh my gosh, now I dropped you. Jeez, comedy of errors. It's a comedy of errors, oh dear. We've got this. So what I'm saying, the mat that I'm sitting on is these 4 pieces of like foam backing that me and Russ are trying out for the guest room at the bungalow. Because if you've been following my account of our moving to the bungalow, we in the guest room, it's at the bottom and it was a garage, and the people who lived there before had converted it, but they hadn't done such a brilliant job because they hadn't put any protective membrane in the floor. They've literally just left the concrete floor in and done nothing. So you can't put carpet or anything on it because it doesn't breathe. You can't put paint on it because that makes it go mouldy. So we're trying out this carpet in here, and Millie loves it. She keeps sitting on it, but it's breathable and won't get damp, so that's really good. So we've been trying that out, and it doesn't stain actually because I've just spilt my coffee on it. And I haven't left a mark, so so I don't know. We're not sure what we're going for there yet. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking. Can you tell me what I was talking about before? Oh my life! Somebody please tell me what we were talking about before. Talking about the butterfly, weren't we? Then I spilt my drink. Moving over here because I was hot. Oh my God, it was obviously really, really important because I'm telling you about it. Oh my God, I have no idea what I'm going on about. So if you're new here and you thought, oh, I'm bored, I'm going to find someone who's just chatting on YouTube, and you come across my video, welcome. One thing's for sure, you're guaranteed to laugh, and you can laugh at me and with me. I'm not worried. If it brightens your day, do it. Oh my God. I have no idea what I was talking about. Seriously, I haven't. Oh God. All right, let's just change the subject since I can't rewind. I don't know what I could stop the video and I could rewind it to where I was, because it obviously was really important because we were telling you about it. But no, I can't be bothered to do that. What else was I going to tell you today? Oh, spilling my coffee really messed up my thread of where I was going. What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know? Was it about the decorations that I got the decorations down, or was that a bit before that and then I got waylaid and started talking about something else completely different? Yeah, Oh, I think I was talking about books and stuff like that, wasn't I? Yeah. So, so we took this bag down this morning, down to the ladies, and then I went grocery shopping, which is a job I hate. Do you hate grocery shopping? I do. I do. But anyway, the freezer and the fridge is now full up, so I don't really want to go grocery shopping for another fortnight. Obviously, just pop up the shop for some fresh milk and fresh veg, and that's it. I'm hoping. I'm really, really hoping. And then, so Grumpy's been away since Thursday. And I really wanted him to get down the Christmas decorations so I could go through them, because, like, obviously we are packing. Obviously, if you're new here, you don't know that. But we are packing to move in the new year. And I wanted to sort out all the Christmas decorations, because if there are some I don't want, then I can give those away as well. And so I did that as well today. So that's two things that I've done. I've sorted all of the Christmas decorations. Now they're in nice big totes that can go in the storage in the garage when we've moved, when we finished and we've moved. So I'm really chuffed that I've done that. So that's that done. And what else is happening? Our bed came. So our new bed came. And now, I think it's something like the 3rd or the 5th or something like that, our sofas are coming. Well, it's a corner sofa. I think it's like 2, and you fix them together. And a big mattress, a big thick mattress for our bed, new mattress. And that's all got to go in my dining room. And if you know, I live in a cottage, and that bit of the cottage, this is the extension. And the other bit of the cottage is small. It's 200 years old. It is really small, and I don't know where we're going to fit it. Christmas was supposed to be here. I'm going to stop you right now because I got to just do 5 minutes at a time. Otherwise, the video show app and my phone won't allow me to upload anything more than that. On my phone, since my phone did its own stupid update. I mean, why update it? It was working fine to me. I can't now edit my videos that I video on my phone. I cannot edit them. So before, if I videoed like 10 minutes, I could, on my phone, shorten it down. So into 3 minutes and something, or into 5 minutes and something. But now my phone editing won't allow me to do that. And the app I use for YouTube is Video Show. So that's the difference. If people want to ask me what app I use. And my phone won't allow me to upload big clips. Before it did, before my phone decided, Wowie decided they were going to update my phone. So anyway, I'm talking about, so that is going to, so Christmas was first going to be in the bungalow, but then because of COVID and trying to get our tenant to move, help our tenant to move, because she couldn't because of COVID, blah, 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 we're not moving to the new year. So it's like, okay, we're going to have our last Christmas here in the Nook. Great, that'd be fine. And my eldest daughter's a nurse, so she was coming after her shift with her wife, and it was going to be and Russ's son will be here, my stepson, so there would be the 5 of us. And well, provided we could all meet. William is allowed to come down. William is allowed to be here. He's allowed to come down because he's 17 and his mum and dad don't live together, so he's allowed to go between the parents. He's still allowed to do that until he's 18, which isn't until January. So he's going to be, so it's going to be the 5 of us. That would be really nice. And then we were like, oh no, the sofa and the bed mattress and that all has to be delivered. And it has to be delivered here because Russ doesn't want to leave it where he works, where his big offices are, because what's it, security, because of safety, you know. And just, they won't be insured or covered or anything if anything happens to them. So he was like, they'll have to come here. I'm like, great. So there's going to be no Christmas dinner as a sit-down Christmas dinner with turkey, roast potatoes, Brussels sprouts, yum, 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 yum. We can't have that here. And that's okay. We're going to do like a buffet tea, and we'll be able to sit in here in the lounge. It'll be cozy, and we'll play games and watch telly and that kind of thing. So it'll still be okay. And it is what, you know, it is what you make it, isn't it? So even if not everything's going to go to plan, not how you wanted it to, and you wanted to have, you know, your big best Christmas ever, I know that you have to make do and like just make the best out of everything. So I've got like cute paper plates. I've got, you know, where I'll have nice foods, snacky foods and stuff like that. And then providing we're allowed to meet on Boxing Day, we're going to my middle daughter's, where we will have a traditional roast dinner. So at least we will still get a roast dinner. Well, I'm hoping. Anyway, even if we don't, me and Russ, even if we can't do that, me and Russ will still be able to have a dinner because we'll just eat it on our laps. But we don't have enough room for everybody to eat on their laps here. So we're still, well, it is what it is. And, you know, it's only a few decorations and food at the end, isn't it? The most important thing are the people that are around you. So anyway, so that's that, and that's Christmas, and that's me yip to you about the furniture that we've got coming. Oh yeah, and somebody's put on one of my videos, the bungalow video. Oh, it's so nice to see something positive in today. So nice to see hear some positive news, and I really want to thank you for that, because I can't remember who it was, but I'm in awe about updating you about the bungalow. Just had to do your break again. I am in awe about updating the bungalow with the bungalow, because I don't want to come across as like we're bragging and we're showing off, and you know, Russ is very conscious like that. It's like I always wonder if I should show hauls and stuff like that, because people are having really difficult times at the moment. Luckily, financially, luckily for me and Russ, he's still, like, his job is still hugely in demand. He has to do his job. He designs and builds generators and the controls that work the generators. So that's where he's been these past few days. He's been to Sainsbury's, which is a really big, like, grocery store here in the UK, to their distribution depots, because they're upgrading their generator systems. So that's where he's able to work, and that's what his lads all do. And so we have not had any any problems with our cash flow. We're very, very lucky, and I feel really fortunate, because I've spent most of my life watching every single penny, and always being the breadwinner. And so I know, like, both sides of the coin. And in fact, as I grew up in, like, you see the horrible, like, states of children's homes on TV, and that would have been mine when I was a kid growing up. So I do know both sides of the coin, and I just, like, I know how blessed I am. And when I go to the bungalow, it always brings tears to my eyes, because I cannot believe it. So in 2000, I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And the doctor told me, the consultant said, and don't be surprised if you end up in a wheelchair. He said, in fact, you know, you probably will end up in a wheelchair, because I have fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. And I was like, oh, crap. So I fought against it for years, and fought against that because, you know, I still went to university and did my degree. I still had a job teaching. I've never been able to work full-time, though. It's always been part-time. And then then I met Russ again. Now, me and Russ, we knew each other when we were at school. So when we were at school, we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and you will have heard this story before, I am sure. But for those of you who are new, yeah, me and Russ knew each other like years ago. We were boyfriend and girlfriend at school, and we both have very different backgrounds. And we're both like completely opposites yet the same. It's really strange. You know, if we spend too long together, we'll probably end up like, you know, killing each other. Anyway, so when I met up with Russ again in 2005, and we, you know, decided to like have a relationship and make a go of it. Because before we were just at school, we were kids, we just left school as well. And we'd been together like, I think about 18 months back in our youth days. Yeah, 2005. So I said to him two things. He was like, well, you know, what's that? He said like, you know, what do you want in the future? And I was like, I want a 4-poster bed. I can't believe I even said that. Oh my God, I wanted a 4-poster bed and a bungalow. I think I probably thought if I had a 4-poster bed, I'd made it, you know? I'd made it. I'd made it from the ghetto. I'd made it if I had a 4-poster bed. No, do you know what I like about 4-poster beds, right? I love the curtains, so you can close them all around you. And you'd be like little cocooned in your own little world. That is what the appeal of a 4-poster bed was to me. Anyway, our ceilings are too small here. I can touch the ceilings and I'm 5'3", just. I can touch the ceilings here, so we couldn't have a 4-poster bed here. So I was like, oh, but I do want a bungalow. And so that's really what we've worked towards, is getting a bungalow, because I was always conscious of being in a wheelchair and like my legs getting worse and worse. And my legs getting worse and worse. So Russ actually, Russ had a business, and he's had a business since he was 18, and it's called Night Electrical. And he's had that since he was 18, built it up. And then he started another business with another chap, and it's called Night Electrical Switchgear. So then he had 2 businesses, and he sold one. We were talking about like, it was getting, so I think, you know, for the last like 3 years, we've talked more and more about getting a bungalow, finding a bungalow, having a look around what sort of bungalows. So we would drive around, have a look at bungalows, you know, get an idea of what each of us wanted, what each of us could compromise on. And then just out of the blue one day, Ross said, I found a bungalow, he said, and I think you're going to love it. And I was always worried, like, if you have a bungalow with like he wanted a bit of land so he could fly from the bungalow. He does this power motoring thing. I was always worried, because what's happened around here in the villages, a lot of the villages, is they expand, they grow, so new houses are built. And I was like, you know, that really made me nervous about buying a house on the outskirts of a village where there was potential for the farmer to sell his land and people to grow houses, people to build houses, grow. Yeah, right, if only it was that easy to build houses. And so he was like, no, come and look at this one. And that's when he showed me the one that we have bought. So we went and had a look at it. It was empty, so we sneaked around the back and had a look at the view. And I was like, and in the windows, and I was just like, I love it, I absolutely love it. And he was like, Russ was like, I absolutely love it too. Shall we ring up about it? And I was like, yeah. So we rang up about it, and we saw it. We rang up about it. We saw it that week. We put an offer in, and the offer is accepted. And then we went on a holiday this was just before our 50th, because for both of our 50ths and our 10th wedding anniversary, we went to Norway and Sweden, and well, we did a tour of Europe, of that end of Europe, and we took Harry. So there's a little bit of a playlist somewhere, Harry's Arctic Adventure, I think it's called, if you want to watch that. Harry's always the travelling baby because Grumps likes Harry. So then we went on holiday, and we decided when we came back that we wanted to do work to the bungalow, and we wanted to make it a bit more open plan. And while we thought about that, maybe we ought to get a tenant in, and that's what we did. So we got a tenant in, and then we've got a surveyor and blah blah blah, someone to come in and help us draw up some plans. We didn't have an architect, we kind of like did it ourselves with the help of this bloke, who helped us put in the plans and things like that. So we did that, and that's the design we've come up with, and that's what we built. And to pay for the bungalow, Russ sold his business. And I know people were asking me that, and I know like people are like, no way, Cass, that's rude. But hey, we've worked all our lives. You can't take it with you. Russ is like, you know, his business was in a good position to sell, and so he sold it. He's still got the shared ownership of the other one. So he still works for the one that he sold, because Russ's brain is really technical, and like, so he's just a clever bod. He's just a geek about electrical stuff. So that's what we did. And then because this bungalow was half the price we thought we were going to spend on just buying a bungalow, we put the rest of the money towards doing it up how we want it. Me and Russ, we don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't have exotic holidays, we hardly go out. As you guys have seen most of my videos of what happens in our life, we go to Scotland once a year, usually around the time of our wedding anniversary, because we got married in Scotland. We both love Scotland, and we always go in the winter. We go in the camper, so we're not like paying to even stay. We have had one exotic holiday in the whole time we've been together, and that was to the Dominican Republic. So that was our one exotic holiday. I have been on holiday. I've been to like Spain a few times, because it's so cheap to fly over to Spain. And all I used to want to do after I'd like finished my teaching and started the school holidays in the summer, I would take a week and go and just lie on the beach, just me. I did. I was one of those people that people call selfish because they're a mum and they should be home with their kids. Well, I was all the whole rest of the holidays and time. I was the one earning the money. I was the one working my arse off. So I just had, usually every year I had 1 week where I just did nothing. Just got up when I wanted, ate when I wanted, read a book, lay in the sun, not having to be like the rest of the holidays, like, oh my God, where's that one? Where's that one? Oh, play near mummy. Oh, because I love being at home with my kids. But I did do that. So I've had a few other holidays. But I love my life and I love what I do now. I just wish I wasn't so tired and not in so much pain all the time. But hey, what can you do? That's part of life. So, I'm really excited to go to the bungalow tomorrow. I'm not going to film it. I'll wait until 2 weeks till December. So it's like every 4 weeks I kind of like film, or every beginning of every month. But I think the roof's on the garage. Ooh, so that's exciting. I think the plasterer has been, I think. So that's exciting. Which means the windows might have gone in. So the new windows. And the new, I don't know about the patio window. So it's just all starting to come together now, and it's all very, very exciting. Oh, thank you very much for being happy for me and understanding, you know, that, I don't know, just some people just aren't happy for people, are they? Some people are like, they see what you've got and they think that they should be able to have that, or, you know, I don't know. I feel really bad for people that are, I have been a single parent. I got pregnant to leave home to stop the abuse. So to get the abuse, I deliberately got pregnant and I left home. So I have been in dire straits, like a lot of people are and will be and forever will be, because that is a thing of life, isn't it? I'm just I've just really blessed this last stage of my life that so many good and wonderful things are coming my way, and I'm very graciously receiving that from you, Lord. Thank you so much. I am a believer, as you all know. Jesus sits beside me and surrounds me with angels, and he's the reason that I am alive and have been able to get on in life. I could very easily have not gotten on. But no, I had 3 children and I wanted to have the best for them. And now one of them's a nurse, one's training to be an accountant, and the third one is very happy in her own house as well, and just plodding on with her life. And so they are all, none of them are a drain on society. It's only mum now. There's a drain on society because she don't work. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No, I had a brain fart. So I had a nervous breakdown after my dad died. Lots of things happened all in a real short space of time. My brain went, can't cope with this anymore, Caroline. And that's it, we're done. So basically that's what happened to me and why I can't work anymore. And the fibroids definitely got worse. My legs definitely got worse. But powering through. We're powering through, and that's what we have to do, is just keep going forward. Going forward every day. And, you know, just looking for the best, making the best out of what you've got. And I know people watch now and they think I've got a lot, and like they think I've, you know, have a nice nursery, I have this, I have that, and la la la. And I do, and I'm so grateful for it. But I'm 51, nearly 52. And if you'd see me when I was 30, or even, 30, pulling my hair out, crikey. Yeah, I had a bad time. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to leave it there because I want to leave it on a positive note. Thanks for joining me for a coffee and a chat. Big hugs and love to everybody. Just do the best that you can. Just try and find something joyful in the day. Find something. When your mind starts like wandering on the anxiety and the crappy stuff that's going on, look for something good. Look for something good. Turn the telly off. Turn the iPads and everything off. Just look for something good. Take some time out with your babies. That's what I do. Thanks very much again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.